Hi all, just a quick update on the paint table really for the miniatures. I'll just show you what I've been up to. I've been mainly doing Greeks, well Spartans that is, and I've just started the Athenians there at the back, so I'll just show you what I've got down here. These are done, so these are going to form sort of one of the major command stands. So the trumpeters there, these are all varnished, finished, ready to go. So the generals there. So these are going to go onto a command stand, a fairly large sort of oval one, and these are foundry figures. These ones. That forms the Spartan command, or one of them anyway. I'm just working on these. These are the Athenian generals, so these are work in progress at the minute. Still a bit to do on these. That's one of the guys. Notice he's missing an arm. What I tend to do is paint the arms separately. So if I just spin round, so these are the warlord Spartans. So what I do is I paint the main bodies up, then the shields separately. So these are shields in progress. And if I just bring this in, these are the weapon arms. So these get a paint up, and then they're all glued together and assembled separately. So here's a bunch more of them. So they're coming on quite well, and they end up looking like this. Pick that up. So this is one of the stands done. So all in all there are 40 figures, so they're on 10 stands. So just very basic sort of sand basing there, and the transfers on the shields. So I've got 5 of those done already, so I'm just working on the other 5, and that will be a complete unit of Spartan hoplites done. I've also finished these. These are slingers, again from Warlord. So there are 8 of those figures, so they're on 4 bases as a skirmish type unit. So they're finished. Here's one of the finished command stands for the Spartans. Let's just bring that up. So go on there, sacrificing a goat. So again, these figures are from Foundry. So that's done. And then there's one more at the back, and these are again Foundry figures. Just as another sort of Spartan general. So I just need to finish off these, get these assembled, There's a few more over this side of the board that are just still primed, ready to go. There's the shields in progress. Down here, I've got a few more shields over here. So once they're done, I'll have a complete unit of Spartans. Complete unit of Spartans. I'm just starting to assemble these. These are more Athenian sort of command figures. These need cleaning up and their heads putting on and so on. So they'll go, you know, one each with these figures here onto two different command stands. I'm quite pleased with how this is coming on, actually. Yep, so two of you know, one each on those or something like that to produce a command stand. But that's pretty much it. That's what I've been working on. I'm kind of working at a fairly slow pace at the minute because I'm also still working on the model railway. So I'm not rushing anything. I'm just kind of taking my time with this stuff. But I think they're coming out pretty well. Let me just give you a bit of a zoom in on those ones. Yeah, I think they're coming on okay. So yeah, at the back of the table I've still got those French Warlord Napoleonic French. They haven't moved at all. I can't really be bothered with them at the minute, which is why I'm doing these. So in the post I've got some Victrix figures coming. Again, sort of ancient Greeks. So I've got some bowmen archers and another phalanx unit. I've got another 2 phalanx units to prep and paint up. Again from Warlord, those ones. So that will keep me fairly busy. And when I get bored doing these, I'll go back to the Napoleonics and vice versa. I've got enough to keep me going probably for the rest of the year. But the box of stuff is getting bigger. I don't know whether you can see that from there. There it is. There's the box of stuff. It's overflowed out of its box that it was originally in. So there's enough there to keep me going for quite a while. And I've also been talking to the guys at Bacchus 6mm. So hopefully, maybe I'll get I'll get some ancient Greeks for 6mm, and have a bash at those as well. I'm just trying to basically do all sorts of things. I get bored fairly easily painting the same things over and over, so I'll just keep hopping around, and eventually it'll all come together, I'm sure. But that's it from me for now. I'll show you the completed units when I get them done, whenever that will be. But that's it. Bye for now.